farm, family, community. This is Midwest Farm Weekly.
Good morning, I'm Elaine Wells, and thank you for joining us on Midwest Farm Weekly. In your news headlines today, new legislation has been introduced in the U.S. House that would freeze H-2A worker wages at 2023 levels. That program allows farmers to bring foreign workers to the U.S. for temporary or seasonal agriculture work. In 2023, every state will have a mandated wage in excess of $14 per hour. Wisconsin is on the high end at $18.50 per hour. Michigan Republican John Mulliner is the bill's sponsor and says even workers are recognizing if these mandated wages keep increasing, they are not going to have jobs because either people will be forced to do automation or simply give up their business and import the products. A bipartisan group of 75 U.S. representatives recently sent a letter to the House and Senate appropriations leaders calling for a wage freeze. Wisconsin egg production during December was 209 million eggs. That's up 42% from the previous December of 2022. This is according to the latest USDA report. Highly pathogenic avian influenza brought production numbers down in 2022. Nationally, egg production was up around 3%. We are wrapping up Winter Salt Awareness Week. In Sustainably Speaking, Local 5's Ryan Kudish shows us how much salt is used and what its potential impacts are.
January 22nd to the 28th marks Winter Salt Awareness Week, which began in 2021 through the partnership of Wisconsin Saltwise as a way to bring light to salt pollution across the state. Hillary Dugan, an associate professor at UW-Madison, shows us how much salt is being used each year just for road treatment.
In the 2020s, as a country, we're using about 20 million tons of salt a year. It's sort of amazing to think about that. Like, of all of the salt that's consumed in this country, half of it's being used for roads.
Reference, in Minnesota, the state uses 445,000 tons of salt in a year. That would amount to the size of U.S. Bank Stadium, the NFL stadium of the Minnesota Vikings. Doing the math, the United States uses 40 U.S. Bank stadiums worth of salt in a year just to de-ice the roads. Dugan says the demand for salt is going up and attributes that to more roads being built. Even if we decrease our use per lane mile of salt, if more roads are being built and needed to be treated, there is no reduction in salt use. One point to note, Dugan says, is the trends in where salt pollution is the highest is very localized.
These maps, what they're showing is that there's these hot spots, in the southeast around the Milwaukee area, and south central around Madison, around Green Bay, and around these sort of major cities where a lot of salt use translates to salt problems in our waterways.
Dugan says, with future projections, there is some good news and bad news.
I think the good news overall is that most of the lakes are kind of these blue dots, so relatively low concentrations. The take-home from this is, one, is that there's only a small percentage of lakes that are truly getting a lot of salt. The bad news is there's a lot of lakes that are getting a lot of salt.
And that's Sustainably Speaking. I'm Ryan Kudish, Local 5 News.
Thank you, Ryan. A De Pere couple was recently recognized with the Maple Producer of the Year Award. We congratulate John and Teresa Barone of De Pere's own Maple Sweet Dairy. The family has been involved in the syrup industry for 60 years. They have expanded operations over the decades, adding a new sugar house and licensed kitchen. They now run more than 1,200 taps using a solar vacuum system. The Barones put a focus on educating the public. They host field trips and open house events. We will be back with more Ag News on Midwest Farm Weekly. You might recognize her as the Beef Lady. Angie Horkin is here from the Wisconsin Beef Council with details on a series of upcoming workshops. Good morning, Angie.
Thank you for having me.
These deal with beef quality, so who do you think should be attending?
They are. They're open to all beef producers, and even if you're not an active beef producer, maybe if it's something you're interested in, please go to our website and check these out. We're going to call them Producing Quality Beef Workshops. We're hosting 4 across the state, and one of them is up here in your area. So on February 9th, it's going to be held at the Bonduelle Equity Livestock Sales Barn. Okay. So the Wisconsin Beef Council is partnering with the Department of Ag and UW Extension, and we're going to host these free workshops. They're going to be 10 o'clock to 3 o'clock at the Equity Sales Barns. And then we're going to have a free lunch, and they're going to be very interactive. So we're going to take the results from the 2000 2022 National Beef Quality Audit that is conducted on a national level. We're going to really look at the results of that, and we're going to talk about how we can produce better beef. So more of that beef that our consumers want. So we're going to have even live hands-on after lunch. You can measure ribeyes, you can measure the back fat on some carcasses, and then also we're going to have meat buyers there. So they're really going to talk about what they're looking for when they're buying animals, so you can get a premium price. But yeah, like I said, they're free. There's 4 of them. The one up here in Bonduelle is in this area. It's also supported by Equity, since they're letting us use their locations, and then of course JBS and American Foods Group. So we're really excited to have these. We do ask if you are interested in going, maybe register ahead of time.
Sure.
So you can call our Wisconsin Beef Council office simply if you'd like. It's 1-800-728-BEEF, which is 2333, or our Wisconsin Beef Council website is beeftips.com. And you want to go to the Cattleman's Corner page, monthly updates, and you can find a lot of information there. If you're looking at more exactly, the agenda is on there, press release talking all about it. But I think they're going to be really good events. We're really excited to host them. Really hope we get a great turnout. I'll be at some of them too, so I'm so excited to get back and talk to producers and learn more too.
Have you seen a growing interest in raising beef, maybe from some of our dairy producers, people looking to diversify?
Right. Our number of farms in the state of Wisconsin with beef cattle on them is increasing. It increases every year because our number of farms, actual locations with dairy cattle, is decreasing. So if you've got that land, you've got a facility, maybe you want to look into getting some feedlot cattle, some stocker cattle, some backgrounders, run them on grass all summer and then feed them out. This would be a great event for you. So definitely, it's free of charge. Just give us a call. We'll get you registered, super easy, and we would love to see you at the events.
If you're going to raise beef, you might as well raise the beef that consumers and buyers are looking for. We will have links directly to register on our website. That's wearegreenbay.com. Thank you, Angie, for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Good morning. I'm Storm Team 5 meteorologist Alexa Staniak. It's been a warm week, and as of Thursday, we've only have 7 inches of snowpack left on the ground. More will melt as we head through the end of the month of January with how warm our temperatures stay. And so far this January, it's been a pretty snowy month. As of Thursday, we accumulated almost 2 feet of snowfall. That's well above average for this time of year. Typically, we're right around a foot for this month of January. And this time last year, we accumulated less than 6 inches, so we're well above where we sat for snowfall just a year ago. And it's also our snowiest month. Typically in January, we average roughly about 14 inches of snowfall, about 1.5 inches of liquid precipitation, so rain. And this is also our coldest month. Normally our average high temperature this month around 25 degrees and average low around 11 degrees. Still below average though for our drought. With the lack of precipitation this past week specifically, we are now about 1/4 of an inch below where we should be for this time of the month here in Green Bay. Still that extreme drought to our south and west in Iowa. Now throughout the next 10 days or so, could see more of a light slush or light snowfall move through. We're still very warm, so any snow that does fall will be heavier and wetter, but looks like a little bit could come through within the next 1.5 weeks, and we'll see a better chance for rain to come through though with how warm our temperatures will be. Within the next 10 days could accumulate roughly 1/4 of an inch here in Green Bay. Very warm for this weekend, 38 on Saturday, 36 on Sunday. We finish up the month of January at a high temperature of around 40 degrees, and that's how we start the new month of February as well. And the Climate Prediction Center keeps us in this well above average temperature category heading into the next 2 weeks as well. And it looks like we're right on track with the typical El Nino winter, warmer and wetter one here in Green Bay. The Climate Prediction Center does keep us in this above normal category for precipitation through the next 2 weeks as well. Stay with us. More Ag News coming up after the break.
Welcome back. You might recall that John Mellencamp hit song called Little Pink Houses in Minnesota. You will find one, along with a pink barn, doghouse, and sheds. John Lauritsen learned the history behind the pink farm.
Everything about being on the farm, everything is all day long, day and night. You never know what's going to happen.
It's true. Sometimes Keith and Jane Tungan have to chase after a horse that gets out or deal with chickens who are a bit broody.
Yep, these girls are pretty friendly.
But no matter what's happening on the farm, one thing always remains the same.
One time, I believe it was probably Cupid pink, we think.
Nearly every day, we will find someone on the end of the driveway taking a picture.
For the decades the Tungans have owned their farm, they've never had to give directions. Just look for the Pink Farm off of Highway 212.
As we know, Keith, nothing screams rural Minnesota like Barbie Pink.
Oh, absolutely. I agree 100%.
The couple can't take credit for the color scheme. That goes to the Jackson family, who built the place in the early 1900s. Back then, it was the pink elephant in the room for the town of Broughton.
And there was rumors in town that it was in the contract that it had to remain pink, which is not true.
To be honest, nobody really knows why the color was chosen, but Keith and Jane are tickled to keep it going. Jane married into this, but she put her foot down on the house, which is gray with pink trim.
If it was his choice, the house would be pink, everything would be pink.
You can't buy pink siding.
I've tried buying pink steel for different buildings and pink vinyl, but you can't get what we want.
So every so often, everything gets a fresh coat of the Pepto-Bismol color.
Yeah, you can see this is overdue.
That includes the swing set, the lighthouse, the doghouse. Even the dog herself has a pink collar. Occasionally, the Tungans even have to turn someone away who's interested in buying Mary Kay cosmetics.
And in an ideal world, these guys would be pink as well.
That's right.
This just happens to be the 120th anniversary of when the farm was painted pink. And if Keith and Jane have it their way, it'll look like this for the next 120 years.
We both absolutely love it when people drive up. We can give them a little history.
It is a tradition. No matter if it started out as ours or not, we love it.
Nice to see the brightness amid the winter. This week, Alice in Dairyland stopped by Local 5 Live to highlight two Wisconsin commodities, potatoes and ginseng. She shares a few recipes in this segment.
Wisconsin potatoes make the perfect addition to any celebration. What's so special about this vegetable?
Wisconsin potatoes are so versatile, right? We can enjoy them mashed, baked, fried, steamed, stewed. The list goes on. And Wisconsin actually ranks third in the nation for potato production. So they contribute immensely to Wisconsin agriculture. We grow 6 varieties of potatoes here in the state of Wisconsin, and they have a lot of health benefits. They are naturally gluten-free, fat-free, low in calories, and they're also great sources of fiber, potassium, other key nutrients, vitamins that are all part of a well-balanced diet.
Yeah. You have a really fun recipe using potatoes from Wisconsin.
I do. I'm really excited for this recipe. It's for cheesy chili stuffed baby red potato bites that I have with us today. You take baby red potatoes, boil them, scoop out the top part of the potato, fill in some cream cheese and chili with or without beans, whatever your preference is. You can top it with some shredded cheddar cheese, some green onions, and it's ready to go. Makes a great addition to maybe some indoor tailgate parties, the Super Bowl. You never know.
It's like a finger food almost.
It is a great finger food.
Yeah. So where do we get recipes like this and learn more about Wisconsin potatoes?
If you would like to learn more about Wisconsin potatoes, ways to use them, how we can use them in recipes, visit eatwisconsinpotatoes.com. There's so many amazing recipes that use Wisconsin potatoes.
Eat Wisconsin potatoes. I like it.
Eat Wisconsin potatoes.
Easy. Keep it simple. You know, Wisconsin also known for its ginseng production. Why is now a good time to celebrate this unique commodity?
We are celebrating Wisconsin ginseng as we reach the Chinese New Year, coming up here in just a few weeks, February 10th through the 24th. And ginseng from Wisconsin plays a very important role in the Chinese New Year. It's commonly given as a gift, and Wisconsin ranks first in the nation for ginseng production. We grow about 98% of cultivated ginseng and 10% of the world's supply of ginseng.
I've been wanting to work it into my diet because I hear about the health benefits about ginseng. Can you touch on that a little bit?
There are amazing benefits for ginseng consumption, especially for added energy in your day and some immunity support. And there's so many ways to enjoy Wisconsin ginseng. You can enjoy it in tea form, capsule form. You might take the roots and slice them for steeping or cooking. You can use Wisconsin ginseng powder. The possibilities are really endless for ways to enjoy this commodity.
You have an idea to put it in a smoothie, whether we're on the go, maybe for breakfast. You have a sample for us. What's in the smoothie?
So in this smoothie, this is a cherry morning smoothie. It uses ingredients like cherries, blueberries, yogurt, spinach, and Wisconsin ginseng powder. Mix it all together. It's really, really delicious. A great way to start your morning, maybe, or afternoon pick-me-up, whatever you might need. But that's for a cherry morning smoothie.
It's earthy tasting, but also sweet.
It's sweet, exactly. It's a little bit of both. It's a great flavor to enjoy, and it uses Wisconsin ginseng.
Yeah. So how can we be sure that we're supporting our local producer? Certainly you mentioned we're the top producer in the nation of this and close to the top for potatoes. Is there a way to tell if we're getting Wisconsin products?
A great way to tell if you are purchasing genuine Wisconsin ginseng products is by visiting realwisconsinginseng.com. On that website is a list of some of our growers in Wisconsin, links to their website so you can purchase Wisconsin ginseng products. There's so many ways to enjoy this really versatile commodity as well, and it's a great way to support Wisconsin agriculture too.
Okay, Ashley, this is very good. And
Happy New Year.
Taking that too, exactly. Happy health to you. All right.
We'll have links to both of these websites on ours, and you can certainly follow along with Alice's journey as well. She keeps a great blog. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much.
Community service is, of course, a key principle of FFA. One local group is raising money for a major meal packing event. We welcome Luxembourg Casco agriculture teacher Justine Selk, along with student and FFA member Savannah Bailey. Good morning to both of you. Good morning. Introduce us to what Meals of Hope is. Savannah, I understand you're passionate about this.
Yes, so Meals of Hope is a nationwide company. They regularly partner with the National FFA organization in conducting such similar activities and events with conferences such as the Washington Leadership Conference that myself and a couple of the other officers attended in July of 2022, and by doing so we became very passionate. We were just in awe over this event and what it can do for other people, so we decided to bring it to our school and our community.
Well, Justine, what do we need to do right now to help you guys get to your goal?
Right now we have a goal of raising almost about $5,000 to package enough meals for our local community. We're trying to get some possible volunteers as well, but mostly the funding part of it is what we're looking for, so we need some people for that.
I was just going to ask, what happens to these meals after you've packed them?
So once we package the meals, we are looking to distribute them to either food pantries and just in general anybody in need within the community. I was looking to possibly reach out to like Toys for Tots and events like that distribute the meals.
Why is it important for you to help your community?
I guess it's just very passionate to me about helping others and making sure that others have the same opportunities that I do and I have been able to experience throughout my time, especially in FFA.
Wonderful. Justine, talk a little bit about the program as a whole in Luxembourg's Casco specifically.
So our program as a whole right now is FFA members. We have about 60-ish members that we have in our chapter, so that's really cool. We've been going to a lot of events, traveling and that kind of stuff, so it's been pretty neat.
Savannah, I was going through all of your pictures. Looks like you guys get to do a lot of different things. Talk about some of the opportunities you've had.
So I have been in FFA since I was a freshman. I was so excited to get involved in this club organization at our school. I love agriculture, very passionate about it, and all of the different activities and events we get to attend are so breathtaking. Like, we get to learn so many different skills, get to experience so many different things. I've attended quite a few conferences such as National Convention, the Washington Leadership Conference, our regular fall leadership conferences that are held for our officers and other members, and getting to partake in activities that involve not only our officers and members are really great. I love being in FFA.
And you do actually have an agriculture background, right? Your family has a farm?
So my family and I own and operate the farm Bailey's Little Pastures, where we currently have about 40 registered Suffolk sheep that we enjoy showing all around the country.
Justine, have you noticed your membership, though, not everyone is coming from a farm background, and why is it important to kind of marry those two different lifestyles?
So I have a lot of kids throughout my program that are not from the typical background. They don't understand that, your food just doesn't come from the grocery store and things like that. So it's been really cool to see my kids go from, okay, this is brown milk, doesn't come from chocolate cows. They learn like the whole process of it. No, but it's been really cool to see a lot of those kids transition to that
they're becoming passionate about food, plant science, and animal science. I've had a lot of non-dairy kids and farm kids come to my program.
And I've noticed, certainly this meal packing event being one of them, you guys are very involved in the community. I see the Blue Jackets at a lot of events. Why is that an important philosophy for these kids, whether they're pursuing agriculture or not?
FFA is not just about like the farm aspect, it's about learning leadership skills and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of kids, they go to conferences, they go to events, and they learn that leadership skill, and they get that passion that way.
Wonderful. Well, you can help out. You can help them reach their goal. We're going to have a link for more information on our website, but you can also just head to the Luxembourg Casco FFA Facebook page to help them reach their goal for the Meals of Hope program. Thank you for the work you're doing, and good luck on meeting your big goal.
Yeah, thank you.